welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease in my lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Oh, welcome back. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I took a nap before this because it has been a long day already and just getting started. Actually, came in early and I set up the printers, so they're printing. There's a printer there that's not working. This other one here, though, is printing, and this thing takes like 3 days to print. So, yeah. So the more time I can get these stuff printing, the better. Should have did that. That was not advised. All right. So, welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to hold myself accountable to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on, because I am the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And there's so many things that I want to be able to do that I have to go ahead and make time for these things. So untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. And within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on what you're working on, trying to make some progress. Break sessions are these, where I'll pop up on the video around 15 minutes after the hour to remind you to take a break, get up, walk around, drink some water, and or sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. The whole point is to let your mind not think about the thing you're working on and give it a chance to rest. All right. So, like I mentioned, I'll pop up in here with the video. If you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers are not autoplay video with audio. And that's why the notes there say, may you need to click play to start the stream. Also, there are a button next to that for closed captions. So I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. And so if you click that open closed caption button, a space will open up, and the words I'm saying will hopefully be transcribed accurately and placed into that space. There's also 2 other buttons to add a clip and create a highlights video. Don't worry, but they're broken. I gotta fix that at some point. Then there's a countdown timer, counting when the next work session will start. And then if you'd like to join the room to chat or ask questions, you can do that there with the join the room link. Now, let's talk about the work session. Work session looks, I can't find the tab. There we go. All right, so now the work session will look something similar to this. Over in the upper right-hand corner, if you check out subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Something was making a weird noise. I had to check on it. On the left-hand side, we have an audio player, so you can listen to some tunes while you're working on what you're working on. Here towards the center, we have the to-do section, where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button. It will then add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button, or if you want to mark it complete, click the checkbox. That'll then send it to the done section. So if you click that header done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. If you click the Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter and it'll pre-populate a tweet listing all the things you got complete with like a little check mark section. For me, it's a good visual representation of like I got some stuff done, feeling good going into the week. All right, below that's view tutorials. Oh wait, my bad. To the right, there's a countdown timer, counting when the next break session happens. Again, like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So if you want to feel productive and you don't have a thing that you want to work on that you have in mind, well, when you heard that web development sounds pretty cool, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think at the end of those programs, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development, and then from there, make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing web development. Now, if you're already into web development and you're looking for maybe like a cool project that you can like start up and finish and then be able to maybe get your creative juices going so you can maybe extend that project or create something new, I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, so part of my responsibilities are to look over tutorials. One of the tutorials is following the tutorial. At the end, you have this application with an input box and a call button. You put your real-world phone number in that input box, hit call, and your real-world phone will ring. I have one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number, link that to the application you create following that tutorial, and then from your real-world phone, you can call that virtual number and answer in that application in the browser and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where like 2 users like log into an application, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation back and forth. So pretty cool stuff, I think. Hako will come back to. Show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. And yeah, don't worry about the highlight thing. That's broken. I'll fix that at some point. Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. It's a thing I mean that if you ever get stuck working on what you're working on, or maybe you want some feedback, you can create a Hako, which is a room that you can then invite people into. And the hope is that together as a collective, you'll be able to come up with the feedback or the help on the thing that you're working on. So if you click View Hako, it shows you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on where they logged in with, to check out their profile, to see whether or not you like to request to join the room. Now, if there's a specific subject that you may be looking for, I have a filter by keyword list here. So maybe the thing you're looking for is in here, and you'll be able to filter the Hakos down by that. Now, if you click Create a Hako, you're presented with the form. You put in the title and 3 keywords. You hit create, it'll generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. Now, when you join your Hako, it looks like this. We got the title here at the top. You can leave through the leave button. If you want to open the menu for some more options, you can do that there. We have a text chat to the right. On the left is a countdown timer, counting when the next break session happens, again, like 15 minutes after the hour. Then you can copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter. When someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're actually requesting to join your room. So they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, again, depending on what they're logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not you'd like to have them join your room. So if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and kick them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. Because again, the point of the Hako is for you to get the help or feedback on the thing that you're working on. I think by being able to share your screen, you'll be able to provide the context for everyone else to be able to get you that help or feedback because they can see what you're seeing. Now, the way you communicate through the Hako, like I mentioned, there's a text chat. You put in your message here towards the bottom, hit send, and it'll add it to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But I also added the don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying, we turn into text and put into the text chat. I also added the ability to do the opposite. We enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat, you'll still be able to follow along because any messages put into the text chat would be read out aloud by your browser. And then, yeah, that's everything. You can again check out all the different Hakos that have been created. And yeah, let me get y'all back to work because there's a lot of stuff I want to get done. Like I mentioned, there's something up with that printer. And I think it's the filament thing, the feeder. So hopefully it's just that and nothing worse. So I am going to work on that and hopefully get that back up and running because the stuff I print on that takes like 11 hours. So I would really like to get that up and going again. So I'm going to send you all off with some traveling music. We'll be back again like 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. And I'm going to send you all off with this track from Nujabes featuring a Piney Bee. The track's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. All right, y'all be easy. And peace.
Let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I think love showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm going to rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm going to show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank love for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm going to rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm going to show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank love for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm going to rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm going to show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to state